Namaste students. Already we have completed the northern Himalaya and now the south of the northern Himalaya we will now today discuss about the northern plain. And this northern plain it is formed by the depositions of silt and sediments by the Himalayan river. The northern plain it's formed by the three major rivers Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra, and these northern plain it start from the Himalayan river. It's also known as the Indo-Gangetic plain. These plain it's form as like the silt or sediments in the starting stage where it's carry the silt and sediments in the lowland it deposited, and it covers the area here the 240 kilometer to the 320 kilometer its width of the northern plain, and it covers the 2400 kilometer from the west to the east. These are the northern plain. As it carries the silt and sediments, it's very fertile soil and very important for the agriculture purpose. These fertile soil where the availability of the plenty of water and here the favorable climatic condition, so the population is also very high in the northern plain. These rivers as here the carries the silt and sediments on the mouth of the rivers as it forms the riverine island. Here the place Majholi. It's by the river Brahmaputra carries the silt and sediments and deposited it forms this island, and it is called the riverine island. And the inhabited riverine island is the largest in the world. The peak of the Majholi and deposited by the river Brahmaputra, and its velocity reduces. Many the riverine islands it is, but all are not suitable for the human beings for their living, but some they are the important. These rivers carry the huge silt and sediments, and on the mouth of these rivers it divided in the different streams, and it is deposited in this mouth of the river, and in between it forms the island which is called the riverine island. Here the main rivers comes, and as it's unable to carry the silt or sediments, it divided into the different parts. As here the peak, the different parts it's divided, and in between the islands it is formed. These rivers it is also known as the distributary. But on the mouth of the river, when it's divided in a triangular shape, its triangular shape is called the delta. And this divided from the main rivers, it is called the distributary, and huge quantity of silt rivers spilled into these the numerous channels, and these are the distributaries. The northern plain it's formed by the major three rivers which start from the Himalayan mountain: Indus river, Ganga river and Brahmaputra river, and it forms the plains. And first one it is the Indus rivers forms the plain, and these rivers, the tributaries of the Indus, there the rivers are Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum, Satluj and Vyas. These rivers maximum plain area form in the Pakistan, and the small part is in our country. It is known as the Punjab plain, and this Punjab plain in our country. But the Punjab, Panj means the 5 rivers and Ab means the water. Panj Ab. 5. River joining place, it is called the Punjab. As the Doab, 2 rivers joining place, it is called 2 Ab, water. It is the Doab. And now the next one, the division of the plain, it is the Ganga plain. This Ganga plain between the Ghaggar and the Tista river. This, it is the Ganga plain. It is very fertile land, and the river Ganga and its tributary forms this northern plain area. This rivers covers the Haryana, Delhi, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand. These areas by the Ganga plain. Another part of this northern plain is the Brahmaputra plain. Brahmaputra, it starts from the Mansarovar lake and it's from the China and then it turns in our country, and this Brahmaputra river, it forms the plain and it is known as the Assam plain. Now, which states of India are covered by the northern plain? These are Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Assam. It's formed by the river Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. But now, what kind of relief feature does the northern plain display? This plain, it is the northern plain and varied the different relief features. And how it is formed, we have to discuss. As these variations, the different relief feature formed by the rivers, as the Bhavar. Bhavar, when the rivers come from the mountains and they deposited silt and sediments. Then after, the rivers disappear from 8 to 16 kilometer, and then these regions, muddy areas, it is the Tarai regions. And then after, it is again the river reappear, and where the Kankar presents, it is the Bangar, and then the fertile lands by the rivers, it is the Khadar. Now, the Bhavar, when the rivers come from the Himalaya mountain and in the Shivalik range. Shivalik, it is the outermost range, and here the rivers, it comes on the lowland. Just the streams disappear in these areas and they are unable to again come. It is the Bhavar. This Bhavar, it's the place, here you can see the rivers, it is disappear, and the pebbles, it's deposited by the rivers, and here the Bhavar place, the water cannot be seen, narrow belt, and the level, it is low, but the parallel slopes of the Shivalik. Bhavar, 8 to 16 kilometer, where the rivers water, it's disappear, and it is known as the Bhavar. Now, the stones, small stones, there the Bhavar comprises the pebbles deposited. Due to this, the river disappear. Next one, when the river now again reappears, underground streams, it's resurface, it is the Tarai region. Here the rivers in the Tarai region, lowland area, muddy area, and the water, it's the muddy, covers this swampy and the marshy land, and lot of the springs and the wetlands, it is here in this Tarai region. In this Tarai region, due to its the very fertile lands, earlier the many wildlife animals was easily found. But again, due to the increasing of population and the division of India and Pakistan, there covers the area for agriculture, important for the agriculture land. So it's cleared for the agriculture, and the people, they migrate from the Pakistan, they use this land for the cultivation. The place, the National Park Sanctuary, swampy and deer here available, and it is the Dudhwa National Park in Uttar Pradesh, and for the wildlife animals here, especially for the deer available here, and now it is the protected place, forest naturally here available. Now the next one important relief by the rivers forms, it's the Bangar. Bangar, the calcareous deposits, and locally we are saying the Kankar, as these small stones, pebbles, the older alluvial and is the largest part of the northern plain. It's the Bangar region. Bangar, it's the terrace-like shapes, as it's appear as like the terrace. So it's also known as the terrace land. This Bangar is old alluvial swell. Here the presence of lot of stones and pebbles, because the rivers it deposited in this lowland and plain land, it is less fertile compared with the Khadar. Here the lot of calcareous deposit is Kankar, and this newer deposit of the floodplains, but compared with the Khadar it is older. Then the newer soil deposited, it's the Khadar. Khadar region is formed from the water and younger deposited of the floodplains. These rivers carry silt and sediments and deposited, and this land it is very fertile land. Always it renewed every year. It's renewed. So this alluvial swell it is very fertile land for the agriculture purpose, and the people they are settled here for the agriculture purpose. The Khadar region is suitable for the agriculture, and now you have to know about this, the details, this why these northern plain highly populated area. The question is, so your homework is also why the density of population is high in the northern plain, especially in the Khadar regions, and what is the difference between the Khadar and Bangar. Another one question is the division of northern plain, and the another one questions that the which rivers are very important for the formation of northern plain. You have to show with the map. So thank you for watching the video and complete your homework.